If you're serious about change, just know you're gonna go through some uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process, because in the long run, it's gonna make you better. And don't forget this shit, you heard?
Assalamu alaikum, boys. I literally have no time. My camera is about to die, and I really don't want to record this intro tomorrow. I need to go do cardio as well. I've got my gratitude journal. All right. Focus, quick, man. All right, cool. Alhamdulillah for trees. You can't see it, but there's trees out the window that I'm recording this in front of. I don't know, trees kind of look nice, innit? Alhamdulillah for windows. You can see through them. They let in light. I don't know. All right, last thing. Alhamdulillah for treadmills. Helped me lose a lot of weight. Apart from that, I think my camera's going to die now. So enjoy the video. And yeah, take care. Oh crap, I forgot a third thing. Alhamdulillah for cameras. Alright, boys. Time for one of my favorite days. We're doing chest. Well, chest and triceps. Starting off with some decline machine press. I think it's a Cybex. Decline Cybex machine press. Yeah, I think this is one of my heavier sets. That's 60 kg. Looks like I'm gonna be heavier because there's 2 plates on the left side. But altogether it's just 60 kg. I'm not that strong. So yeah, standard procedure. I always try to make sure I go slow on the way down, and I do kind of rest at the bottom. I guess I pause at the bottom a bit. That's only because that's me just getting ready for the next rep. And yeah, if you watched any of my videos before, which I urge you to do so, they might not be that good, but watch them in it. But yeah, you would know that this is one of my favorite machines, I guess, ever. I'm kind of weird, so I like to put the seat all the way up. Sometimes when I'm sitting up, the seat just literally comes out. What can I say, man? I just like being elevated. Yeah, nothing too much else to say. Just make sure your reps are controlled. Make sure you don't put too much weight on it, or you're gonna get hurt. Standard gym procedure. If you don't have one of these machines, your gym might have a decline bench, which is just more of it's a bench with a decline. Basically, I don't know how else to describe it. You might have that. Yeah, here we have one of the chest fly machines in my gym. It's pretty good. I think it's Nautilus. No, it's Nitro. I don't know. I can't be zooming in. But yeah, it's pretty alright. My last gym didn't have a chest fly machine in this style, where you don't physically grab the things with your hands. Yeah, I guess that's why I like using it. It's pretty new for me. As you can see, I'm using pretty lightweight. That's because I'm a weak guy and I'm not very strong. Nah, but I like to use lightweight just to make sure my reps are controlled and I can get a lot of reps out. I don't know how many reps I did on this set right here, but I like to go from anywhere from 8 to 15, 8 to 20 sometimes. Just more than 8 basically. But yeah, same thing, nice and controlled. And to end off, which I really need to, do a last exercise for this type of day. I used to do push-ups at the end of my chest workout. I should probably do that again. But yeah, in this occasion, to end off, I did some tricep extensions on this. Is it? Yeah, it's Cybex. On this Cybex tricep machine, which I actually really like. My triceps are really sore from this right now. It's been like 2 days. But I don't have to say for every single exercise, but I basically do the same thing on every exercise. Just slow on the way down, and then not too explosive on the way up. You can be explosive if you're training for that, but I don't like the jolt that I get from it. As always, make sure you're training close to failure. On this particular machine, I literally start shaking by the end of my set. It makes me feel weird, but at least I'm using a lot of my my determination. That's not the right word. A lot of my strength. No, a lot of my. I don't know. No, oh, there we go. A lot of my effort. Yeah, that's the right word. I've officially run out of things to say. There's a bit left for the set. What do I talk about? The weather was pretty nice. The weather was pretty nice on this day. Yeah, it was a nice walk. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, boys. It's what time is it? 1:56 a.m. Sick. Let's family. Yeah, why not family? Before I start waffling, I just want to say I love my whole family, even though they can be annoying, argumentative, and mean sometimes. But I feel like all families are like that anyway. I'm not gonna lie to you. We haven't been the most functional in any sense of the word, really. I don't really know how to describe my upbringing, but if I had to, I would say, it wasn't the absolute best, but in terms of childhood, you'd take what you can get. It's only retrospectively that I find myself acknowledging that. I mean, yes, it could have been better, sure, but sometimes we forget about what our family, particularly our parents, did for us, not only to literally keep us alive, but bring us up in the best way they knew they could. I'd say the notion of being grateful and caring towards my family is a fairly recent one. Now, I'm not saying I've been cruel towards my family my whole life, but I wasn't as, I guess, kind as I could have been. I feel like it was because I wasn't even treating myself the best. I just saw my family as people who I was forced to kind of exist around. It was only when I started to take my health and religion seriously that I became a lot more open to being close with my family. Obviously, it's still far from perfect, and I admittedly lash out sometimes when there's no need to, but at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Since then, I've tried to spend more time with my family, help them out when needed, and make sure they know I'm grateful for them. I don't think any family is the best possible example of a highly functioning, caring, loving family. But, that doesn't mean if you have one, you shouldn't be grateful for at least having one in the first place. The amount of people losing their family right now, losing touch with their family is it's a lot. And yours might not be perfect, but at least you have one, and start treating them like it. And if you already do, then amazing. Keep it up. Good work. Well done. And keep going. Anyway, I wanna go to sleep now. So yeah, take care. Outro. I forgot. May Allah harden our minds, soften our hearts, and make sure to take care of yourself and go to sleep on time, unlike me. And keep working hard. All right, I'll see you in the next vid. Take care. Bye.
والنجم إذا هوى ما ضل صاحبكم وما غوى وما ينطق عن الهوى إن هو إلا وحي يوحى علمه شديد القوى ذو مرة فاستوى وهو بالأفق الأعلى ثم دنا فتدلى فكان قاب قوسين أو أدنى فأوحى إلى عبده ما أوحى ما كذب الفؤاد ما رأى أفتمارونه على ما يرى ولقد رآه نزلة أخرى عند سدرة المنتهى عندها جنة المأوى إذ يغشى السدرة ما يغشى ما زاغ البصر وما طغى لقد رأى من آيات ربه الكبرى